I used to actually. It's funny. I have a video on my in my history on Snapchat. It's the Orvigain brand from Costco. It was plant-based protein. I'm like, oh, let me try it. That was back in 2017, and I literally took a video saying how disgusting it is and how do vegans drink this? This is disgusting. Whey protein all the way. Like, because again, it's like you said, it's in our brains. I never had a meal without like meat. Like my mom, I'm Middle Eastern, so my mom used to make a lot of Middle Eastern dishes, and some of them are like vegetarian, like no meat products in it. So, like fully vegan too. And then when it comes to that, I always ask her, "Oh, do we have like extra chicken like leftover so I can add it on top?" Because I just thought like, oh, if you don't have meat on your plate, that means you're not having a full plate,
Yeah.
Then I was wrong. So that's a good thing about this, You live and you learn, and you learn from the rest, and that's what kind of pushed me to start making videos and teaching other people.
That's cool. How does like your family think about it? Like, are they like, oh, is this like some American crap that you're into veganism, or are they just like, oh, like we can do Middle Eastern vegan food too. We'll make some for you, or like how do they respond to your transition?
So in the beginning, my dad called it monkey food. Monkey food. I don't know why. It's like maybe because most monkeys are.
I've had some relatives call it rabbit food.
Okay, rabbit food makes more sense. He chose to monkey. I'm like, okay, sure. Monkeys are
sounds so
pretty
racist.
strong. He's a nice guy. Trust me. My mom she just felt bad. Like, oh, you're not gonna have this anymore. I'm like, yes, I can. You just don't put this in it. Especially like I started using when I go to see them back home. I tell them to just, hey, use Beyond Meat, Impossible. I just give them that. Or this also other brand, Meaty, Meati, or it's called Eat Meaty. Bro, my mom loved this. 90% mushroom, and it's pretty clean ingredient as well. And I told her just use that instead of meat, and let's see if anyone complains. And man, no one complained. No one said one word. I'm like, see, you just have to try it. It's just that preset in your mind saying that, oh, it's vegan. Like my wedding right now, coming in August, it's gonna be a fully vegan wedding. And we went back and forth, me and fiance, like, should we do it fully vegan or should we not? But I'm not paying for meat, and if I'm paying for the wedding, I'm not gonna pay for people to eat meat. So we chose to go fully vegan, and hey, if anyone's gonna complain,
You should just say that it's like meat, like put like a little like toothpick on it that says like, oh, this is meat, and then at like the bottom of the plate be like, psych.
Hey man,
Like,
I don't think my
once
fiance
the
like
finish
reading
eating, they're
that
gonna
shit.
read it like, oh shit, it's fucking CF Gaines, motherfucker. Like, you made us eat a mushroom.
Oh yeah, man. No, I'm excited for that. So we'll see how everyone reacts. And the funny part is everyone's like from all her family's from Kentucky, so they're all like heavy meat eaters. They have like animal farms too. Like,
Oh shit.
so
The real Kentucky.
yeah, the
Okay,
real Kentucky
damn,
people.
okay.
So I'm excited to see how they're gonna like the vegan meal. We're gonna tell them because you cannot. I don't want to just hide it. Be like, oh, psych, it's vegan food.
That's what I would do. I would hide it and then just be like, psych, it's a prank. And I have balloons everywhere. Have like a clown dancing. Yeah, you just saved 5 clowns. And then like pulls a balloon, like writes a little smiley face on their face.
Oh my god, bro. No, I know. It's a learning curve, man. I mean, people, if you're thinking of going vegan, or at least kind of, the idea starting in your head, I would just go on it and start looking into like all these vegan lifters. Not just me. There's a lot of people out there that you should look into that are more buff than me, have even more experience than I do, and I would recommend just go online because that's how I learned too.
Yeah, I think the key word here is like people. Like the more people that you meet that are vegan, the more you can get like ideas and exchange tips. Because it depends on your journey. Like, are you trying to get into bodybuilding? Are you trying to get into activism? Or like what angle of veganism are you trying to get at? And is it just plant-based? Like you got to also specify like what type of transition are you going to do? And then I guess depending on that transition, you might want to find people that are like in the similar goal, and then it makes it easier because now you have people that you can like ask questions, exchange tips, yada yada yada, and it makes the transition seem like a little bit more smooth versus being like a lone wolf and doing it by yourself, which is possible. That's actually what I did, but I will tell you, like, it was not easy because it's like you're basically like eating by yourself every time.
Oof.
Which I get used to it at some point, and I think a lot of people are these days are doing that now. even in just like big cities where it's like everyone's just like on the go and super busy. Like I remember in college, like it was such a pain in the butt, like just eating like by yourself or like having to like, you know, say, oh, I can't go here or whatever. And then like, you know, or what I would do at one point, I would like eat before I go out to meet people. Because it would be easier. Because I was like really like strict on it. I was like, no, I want to be super disciplined on my veganism. I'm not going to cheat.
Exactly.
So it does get hard if you have the mentality to do that. But I think if you want a little bit more of a smoother transition, yeah, definitely find some other vegans like in your local area and just like, you know, hang out.
No, seriously, that's like literally that's what.
Come to Sun Cafe and just, you know, shoot the shit like what we're doing.
No, do you know Preacher Lawson, the comedian? No, he's actually vegan. He's from America's Got Talent. I actually just watched him. He has skit he does. It's like saying if you have too many friends and you want to cut some out, just turn vegan.
He's hilarious.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro, this guy is hilarious. I just watched him in LA. Netflix is a joke, and oof, bro, I was laughing the whole time. So check him out. Preacher Lawson.
I don't even know he's here.
Actually, funny thing, I met him at the vegan street fair.
Yeah.
And I saw him a month and a half later, and he remembered me, dude.
Oh shit.
He just followed me back on Instagram, so since then I haven't stopped. Shout out to Preacher, man. I haven't stopped smiling since you followed me back on Instagram, dude.
Yeah, bro, you sound like you're in love, man. Does your fiance know?
He's funny, dude. I love comedy, like, so that's why I'm trying to do in my videos too, like add some comedy to it, because comedy is what helped me with dealing with a lot of things. You know, I grew up being obese and being made fun of from like kids. Kids are mean, dude. Since like now too, bro. I hear stories like, geez, kids are still mean. So like comedy was the only way out to make friends with people, you know, to make them stop seeing me as a big dude. But
bro, you sound like the origin story of the Joker. Like, have you seen the movie Joker?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, I'm a comedian. I just want to make people laugh. I just want to make people smile.
I know.
And he's gonna fucking kill everyone.
So instead of being a serial killer, I chose to go vegan. So, but yeah, comedy. So if you want to laugh a little bit, watch my videos or watch Preacher Lawson's stuff online.
Hell yeah. All right, well, appreciate you coming out here and
of course,
coming on my podcast.
Thank you for having me, and thank you guys for watching.